Hello, it's Neil Ball, your online marketing coach from www.workwithneilball.com. I'm going to talk about programming yourself for success and how the information that you feed into your head each day affects your success in life. At the end of this video, I'm going to introduce to you a solution that solves this problem. What I'm about to say, you may immediately dismiss, but I want you to think about something. If your best thinking up to now has not produced the results in your life that you want and deserve for you and your family, then don't you need to upgrade your thinking? Because whatever thoughts and ideas that you've had up to now have not worked and have only got you to where you are right now. Did you know that the largest part of your brain is the subconscious mind? Many experts believe that the subconscious mind remembers everything that you see, everything that you hear, and everything that you do forever. This happens whether your conscious mind approves of the information or not. The information is then used by your subconscious mind to direct your behaviour. What this means is that you're in control of a very sensitive and a very powerful storage system, because the way that you act and feel is a result of your subconscious beliefs. You need to be very careful about what you feed into your brain. You're effectively being programmed by what you feed into yourself each day. If you have children or you have watched children, you must have noticed at some point how something they've seen on TV has made them act in a particular manner, and they mimic something such as a stunt or copy something that they've heard. I'm not saying that kids should not watch television, but I'm using this as an example. Now you may be thinking to yourself, but I'm an adult and I know better, so what has this got to do with me? That is your conscious mind speaking. What I'm talking about is your subconscious mind, which still takes in all of the information that you feed it every day. The media is programming your brain. You just don't know it yet. Allow me to explain. People are addicted to watching that channel on TV where they complain all the time. They tell you about other people's misfortune and they tell you about how horrible the world is. The news. You can watch it 24 hours a day, every day. You can also buy daily newspapers, which are crammed full of more of the same negative stuff. You can also check online and get the same negative view of the world. The negative news is everywhere. If you look at the balance of what is shown on the news, you would believe that very little that is good happens in the world. Yet 95% of what is reported on the news is negative and has a core message which is most of the time negative. For some reason, negative news sells newspapers. Why aren't the news channels full of positive news stories? Because less people are interested in them. Don't you think that the news channels and the newspapers test this all of the time? If more people bought newspapers and watched news channels when the news was mainly positive, then that is what you would see more of. The media spreads a constant message of fear. After all, fear sells newspapers and it keeps people tuned into 24/7 news broadcasts. People have become addicted to knowing about other people's misfortune and misery. Negative stories sell more newspapers than positive stories. Is it any wonder there are so many people who are negative about their own lives and there are so many people who are depressed? I don't know the exact reason for this, but it's almost like people make themselves feel better about where they are in their own lives if they can see someone else has got things worse than they have. People who do this are accepting their lot in life because they don't think that they can change it, and they use the news to justify where they are, whether they're aware of it or not. Your mind is similar to a little kid's mind, and it is as easily influenced as a small child. Imagine if you fed a small kid with the core message of the news all of the time, repeatedly, every day. People are bad. You're in danger. You're not safe. They're ruining it for you. The effect of this repeatedly over a prolonged period of time would be detrimental on the child. No parent would accept this for their child. Yet you let this happen to your own minds all of the time. How does all of this affect an adult's brain? Your brain? The danger, the fear. People are bad. People are ruining things for you, etc. Something for you to think about. What you feed into your brain affects your thoughts. Your thoughts affect your decisions. Your decisions affect your actions. And your actions affect your success. I'll say that again because I think it's really important. What you feed into your brain affects your thoughts. Your thoughts affect your decisions affect your actions, and your actions affect your success. It's time to take control of your own brain instead of being controlled by the media and their negative view of almost everything. You need to take the sources of the poisonous messages and replace them with messages that will help you get to your goals. Only allow good thoughts into your mind. I have a solution to this, which I'll tell you about at the end of the video. You need to control the messages that go into your brain and only allow the ones that will be productive for you to achieve your goals. There is another way, other than putting the depressing junk that packages the news into your highly susceptible brain. So am I saying that you should stop feeding yourself with the news and other negative things and the various types of media? Yes, absolutely. You need to take control of your life and what you feed into your brain. You need to stop buying the newspapers. Stop watching the depressing nightly news or 24-hour news. Stop flicking to news websites every hour to catch up on what you've missed. You're probably thinking that you can't do that because you're addicted to it. You need to know what is going on in the world. But why? Because people have told you you need to know what is going on in the world. Are these the same people who are addicted to consuming the news themselves? Do you really need to know all of this negative information? Think about it for a moment. Think of something that's happening in the news today or yesterday. Would your life be different if you didn't know about it? I've done this for myself and I don't miss any of it. I'm still alive. If you want to change your life and be successful, then you need to start taking positive actions that will make this happen. One way to do this is to feed your brain with information that's going to have a positive effect on your life. So instead of listening to all the junk out there, fill your mind with thoughts and ideas of highly successful people until you become one yourself. Watching the news every day would be okay if it was full of stories that influence you in a positive way by filling you with uplifting and motivating stories of human achievement and happiness. If the news told us that the world was a fun and exciting place where people can achieve whatever they want to in their lives, if the news was like this, then the effect of this on the subconscious mind would create a positive and productive and happy state of mind. If you really want success in your life and you want to live to your potential, you need to focus your mind. You are less likely to become successful if you try to know everything about everything. An Olympic athlete will focus all of their time and energy on the goal that they want to achieve, and they will adjust everything in their lives to make sure that they get what they want to become a champion. They only train in ways that will improve what they are trying to excel in. You have to do the same with your mind. So once you've done this and you cut out the negative input in your head, that is the first part of the process. The next thing that you need to do is to start listening to things that are going to fill your head with positive, motivational stuff that's going to start conditioning your mind and your thoughts. By focusing your thoughts, the most powerful part of your mind will start thinking about the decisions and the actions that you need to take to become successful. So you can start making decisions that will change your life. But where do you find positive content that you can consume every day that will motivate and inspire you? I can help you with this. I have some training for you that will provide you with well over 100 hours of recordings of successful people who share their stories of success, their secrets of success, their positive energy, their thought processes. What's more, you'll also get new success stories added each week. This information should be listened to every day. When you're exercising, when you're driving, when you're commuting, you can put it in your smartphone, you can play it in your car. You need to take your success serious if you want the results. As well as this, there is also a system and training for a way for you to achieve success in your dreams. For more information, go to www.workwithneilball.com/take action. When you get there, enter your email address, follow the instructions and sign up for the offer. When you have done that, let me know and I will arrange to have a free 20-minute call with you to plan your online marketing future success. You'll receive an email with my contact information. Just send me a friend request on Skype. Again, to get started, go to www.workwithneilball.com/take action. I look forward to talking to you soon.